wasn't looking for a sign, wasn't trying to change my life. Then your shadow crossed my way like the dawn before the day. The ocean wore a different shade, the stars forgot the games they played. Everything I thought I knew changed out of the blue. No warning in the sky, no reason asking why. One heartbeat, one touch, and suddenly it was us. Out of the blue, you fell into my world like a wave I never saw, like a dream that just unfurled. You turned the night to gold, every piece of who I was found a hand to hold. If the tide should carry us, if the winds decide what's true, I'll always believe in miracles that come out of the blue. We drew our future in the sand, built forever with our hands. Tiny promises and skies hidden in your quiet eyes. The moon was hanging by a thread, listening to the words we said. The sea was keeping every sound, never letting them drown. Maybe love is just the sea, wild enough to set us free. Maybe hearts are meant to find what they never planned. Out of the blue, you fell into my world like a wave I never saw, like a dream that just unfurled. You turned the night to gold, every piece of who I was found a hand to hold. If the tide should carry us, if the winds decide what's true, I'll always believe in miracles that come out of the blue. If tomorrow changes shape, if the stars begin to fade, I won't feel what I can't see. You've already changed me. Some moments only happen once, some feelings never lose their touch, even if the years go by. This will never say goodbye. Out of the blue, you became my favorite song, the place my restless heart had been searching for all along. Out of the blue, you taught me how to trust. Not every miracle is loud. Some arrive with us, and when I look beyond the waves and the endless ocean view, I'll smile because my whole life changed. Out of the blue, sea stood still, the moon burned bright, the night said nothing, but my heart knew somewhere between the waves, love had arrived.
The waves came in without a sound, washing little castles down. We stood there with our hopeful hands, trying to hold the sand. Your eyes were looking at the sea, like it knew something I couldn't see. The wind was colder than before, drifting farther from the shore. I wanted time to slow its pace, to leave us in this quiet place. But even stars above the blue can't choose what they hold on to. The tides don't wait, they rise, they fall. No matter how we hold our hearts, they still keep moving on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The tides don't wait, they never ask us why. They teach us that the deepest love can never be a lie. If the ocean takes this moment, if the night becomes the day, I'll remember what we were, even when the tides don't wait. Old photographs inside my coat, little words we never wrote. The moonlight dancing on the sea feels like another memory. I hear your footsteps in the breeze, carried softly through the trees. Maybe love was always free, never ours to keep. I won't blame the changing sky or ask the waves the reason why. Some stories reach the shore, then sail forevermore. The tides don't wait, they rise, they fall. No matter how we hold our hearts, they still keep moving on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The tides don't wait, they never ask us why. They teach us that the deepest love can never be a lie. If the ocean takes this moment, if the night becomes the day, I'll remember what we were, even when the tides don't wait. Maybe forever isn't time, maybe forever is a light, a place inside the soul we keep long after goodbye. If I could stop the sea tonight, I know I never would, because the waves that carried you also helped me grow. The tides don't wait, but neither will my heart. It will carry every memory, like a sky carries stars. Oh, the tides don't wait, and now I understand love was never meant to stay, only to leave its head. So let the ocean take the pain, let the wind rewrite my fate. Some hearts learn to heal, because the tides don't wait. The sea moves on, the moon stays high. I close my eyes, and somewhere in the sound of the waves, I hear us saying goodbye. The harbor lights are far away, fading with the end of day. I drift where quiet waters run, without a map, without the sun. Your shadow lingers in the tide, like a moon I cannot find. Every wave that touches me brings back what used to be. I used to know which way to go, following a heart unknown. Now the stars are hard to read, and the night is all I see. I'm lost at sea, with the wind and memories, trying to find a place where this broken heart can breathe. I'm lost at sea, between the dark and dawn, holding on to pieces of a love that's gone. If the waves keep pulling me, if the sky forgets my name, I'll keep searching through the blue, even lost at sea. A bottle floating out of sight carries words I couldn't write, tiny hopes and no regrets, things my soul cannot forget. The ocean doesn't ask me why, it only watches seasons fly. Maybe healing starts this way, one wave at a time. I don't fight the storm anymore, I don't chase another shore. Let the silence teach my heart how to leave apart. I'm lost at sea, with the wind and memories, trying to find a place where this broken heart can breathe. I'm lost at sea, between the dark and dawn, holding on to pieces of a love that's gone. If the waves keep pulling me, if the sky forgets my name, I'll keep searching through the blue, even lost at sea. Maybe every sailor knows the deepest nights can change the soul. Maybe every lonely star was once afraid of the dark. I don't need the sea to end, I don't need the world to bend. I just need one quiet light to carry through the night. I'm lost at sea, but I still believe no storm can take away the strength inside of me. I'm lost at sea, but I won't disappear. Every wave that breaks my heart leaves the water clear. And if tomorrow finds my shore, I'll be stronger than before. Because sometimes we become ourselves only after being lost at sea. The night sails on, the tide runs deep, a distant light somewhere beyond the horizon is waiting for me. I'm gonna find my shore. The storm has left the sky behind, a softer blue I couldn't find. The waves still move beneath my feet, but they don't pull on me. I used to drift without a name, every tide that changed. Now I see the sea was trying to show another way. Every mile I sailed alone, built a place that feels like home. Every scar the ocean drew opened up a better view. I'm gonna find my shore where my heart can breathe again. No more fighting with the waves, no more asking where you've been. I'm gonna find my shore where the broken pieces fit. Every dream I almost lost still has a place to live. No matter where the currents go, no matter what tomorrow brings, I'll stand beneath an open sky and let my spirit sing. I'm gonna find my shore. I'm gonna find my shore. The lighthouse shines across the bay, not to lead me back your way, but to remind me in the dark I still carry a spark. I meet strangers on the stand with stories written on their hands. They smile like they understand how hearts learn to mend. I don't need a change to see, I just need to trust in me. Every wave that comes and goes leaves another rose. I'm gonna find my shore where my heart can breathe again. No more fighting with the wave, no more asking where you've been. I'm gonna find my shore where the broken pieces fit. Every dream I almost lost still has a place to live. No matter where the currents go, no matter what tomorrow brings, I'll stand beneath an open sky and let my spirit sing. I'm gonna find my shore. If I could speak to yesterday, I thank the tears that paved the way. They taught me even empty hands can build new land. The sea never promised peace, only chances to believe. And somewhere deep inside the blue, I finally found the truth. I'm gonna find my shore, and I know it's waiting there. Not a place upon the map, but a feeling I can share. I'm gonna find my shore with every step I take. The person I was searching for was never far away. No fear of the changing tides, no fear of the unknown sea. I was lost to find the one I was always meant to be. I'm gonna find my shore. And that shore is me. The dawn arrives, the waves grow calm. I touch the sand, and for the first time, the journey home begins within. Climbed the rocks above the tide, left the restless waves behind. The night was wide, the wind was strong, but somehow I belonged. I spent so long looking around for a voice, for a distant sound. Then I heard my own heartbeat rising underneath. I was waiting for a sign, for another star to shine. Then I learned the darkest skies reveal the strongest lights. Be my lighthouse when the world can't see. Shine across the water, lead the way to me. Be my lighthouse, standing through the storm. Even when the waves are high, you remind me to be strong. And if no light appears, if the whole sky turns to gray, I'll become the fire that shows my heart the way. I'll be my own lighthouse. I'll be my own lighthouse. The ocean still remembers us, the dreams we built, the love, the trust. I don't need to hold them tight. There's stars inside the night. Every tear became the sea, every loss uncovered me. Every road I fear to take helps my soul awake. No regret for yesterday, no fear of what may change. The moon still pulls the tide, but I choose my own life. Be my lighthouse when the world can't see. Shine across the water, lead the way to me. Be my lighthouse, standing through the storm. Even when the waves are high, you remind me to be strong. And if no light appears, if the whole sky turns to gray, I'll become the fire that shows my heart the way. I'll be my own lighthouse. I'll be my own lighthouse. I thought I needed saving, a hand to pull me through. Now I know the quiet strength was growing all along. The sea can change its colors, the stars can hide from view, but hope is not a place we find. It's something that we choose. I'll be my lighthouse, burning through the night, turning every broken dream into a different light. I'll be my lighthouse, no longer lost at sea. The person I was searching for was waiting here for me. Let the horizon call my name, let tomorrow lead the way. I have everything I need to face another day. I'll be my own lighthouse, and I'll shine anyway. The waves roll on, the night grows still, the light rains. Not far away, not on the shore, but deep within. The morning paints the quiet sea, a different kind of memory. The waves don't know the songs we knew, but they belong to something new. I stand where water meets the sky. No need to ask the reasons why. Some answers never come in words, they travel with the birds. I carry stones inside my chest, thinking love was something kept. Now I know the open sea was teaching how to leave. There's an endless horizon calling out my name, not to erase the past, but to help me change. An endless horizon, wide enough to heal, showing me that broken hearts can still learn to feel. No chains, no fear, no tears to hide. I let the wind decide and I follow the endless horizon. I hope your world is full of light. I hope your stars will shine at night. I hope the dreams we couldn't keep found another sea. If our shadows cross someday, I'll smile and let them drift away. Not because I don't remember, but because I do. Every wave returns to shore, different than it was before. Maybe that's what living means, changing with the sea. There's an endless horizon calling out my name, not to erase the past, but to help me change. An endless horizon, wide enough to heal, showing me that broken hearts can still learn to feel. No chains, no fear, no tears to hide. I let the wind decide and I follow the endless horizon. I forgive the nights of doubt, the words that never made it out. I forgive the times for leaving, they were only being free. Every goodbye became a wave, every wave became a guide, leading me to understand that love never truly died. There's an endless horizon, brighter than before. Every road that brought me here, open one more door. An endless horizon, waiting in the blue. The world is so much bigger now than the one I knew. No looking back with sorrow, no wishing time would bend. The sea that once divided us became my closest friend. I walk into tomorrow with an endless horizon. The sky grows gold, the tide runs free. I close my eyes, and somewhere beyond the edge of the world, a new beginning is waiting for me. watched the sunrise touch the waves, golden fire across the bay. Every road that led me here was written by my fears. I used to think the sea could take every dream I couldn't save. Now I know the tide was kind, leaving stronger shores behind. Every stone that crossed my way left a color in the gray. Every night I thought I'd break made a brighter day. We're an ocean of light, shining through the dark. Every broken little dream becomes another spark. We're an ocean of light, wider than goodbye. No wave can steal the hope we carry deep inside. Raise your heart, let it fly. Even stars were born from endless nights. We're an ocean of light, learning how to shine. The moon still dances on the sea, like gold memories with me. I don't need to hold them close, they bloom like summer roses. If I meet you down the line in another place and time, I'll thank the tides we used to know, then let the moment go. Nothing beautiful is gone, it only travels on, like the wind across the blue, carrying me. We're an ocean of light, shining through the dark. Every broken little dream becomes another spark. We're an ocean of light, wider than goodbye. No wave can steal the hope we carry deep inside. Raise your heart, let it fly. Even stars were born from endless nights. We're an ocean of light, learning how to shine. I thought home was someone's hand, a place where love would always stand. Now I know home can be the peace we choose to keep. The sea never asked me to stay, the stars never lost their way, and every soul that I once knew helped me become someone new. We're an ocean of light, stronger than the rain. Every tear that touched the sea returned as hope again. We're an ocean of light, nothing left to fear. The future isn't far away, it's already here. So let the waves keep moving, let the endless sky be wide. The bravest hearts are not the ones who never cry, but the ones who still believe, the ones who still dream, the ones who still love, like an ocean of light. The tide rolls on, the morning wakes, the world begins, and somewhere beyond the horizon, another soul is waiting for its first wave.
Daylight slowly fades away, soft reflections on the lake. People passing worlds apart. Then you walked into my heart. Autumn dancing through the air, golden light upon your hair. I didn't know your name back then, nothing felt the same again. Maybe fate is just a spark, finding us inside the dark. Maybe time was waiting too, just to lead my steps to you. In the golden hour, when the sky was falling slow, you turned an ordinary moment into something I would know. In the golden hour, every shadow disappeared. All the doubts I carried with me faded when you came near. Maybe love begins this way, quiet as the evening flower. Maybe forever starts in the golden hour. Coffee cups and empty streets, simple words and steady beats, laughing like the world could wait, like tomorrow came too late. Tiny dreams we used to share, floating through the evening air. I could see it in your eyes. Hope was wearing no disguise. No one knows where stories go, how they bloom or lose their glow, but the stars were rising high as you stood there by my side. In the golden hour, when the sky was falling slow, you turned an ordinary moment into something I would know. In the golden hour, every shadow disappeared. All the doubts I carried with me faded when you came near. Maybe love begins this way, quiet as the evening flower. Maybe forever starts in the golden hour. If the seasons change our lives, if the years move us apart, I will keep that evening safe, like a painting in my heart. Some beginnings don't grow old, they become the light we hold. Even when the night is ours, I still see those golden hours. The golden hour, where the day and night collide. I found someone unexpected and a place to leave my pride. In the golden hour, I was someone new, not because the world had changed, but because I met you. Maybe love begins this way, soft enough to bloom like flowers. Maybe the best parts of our lives start in the golden hour. The sun went down, the sky turned blue, the world kept spinning, and I walked home with a little more light because of you.
A quiet room, the curtains move, moonlight finds a different view. Your jacket hanging by the door, feels like you've been here before. Coffee cooling on the table, two old songs and cable noise. Little things the world won't see mean everything to me. Every word you never knew left a little shade of blue. Every laugh we left behind still goes walking through my mind. You're an echo in my mind, like a melody in time. Even when the night moves on, your voice keeps singing low. You're an echo in my mind, a secret that the stars still hide. Maybe more tapping on the glass like it's asking for the past. Photographs without a frame, still remember every name. We were young enough to dream, old enough to know it leaves. Still I catch your shadow there, floating softly through the air. Maybe nothing ever stays, maybe love just changes shape. But a heart that once was home never truly feels alone. You're an echo in my mind, babe, like a melody in time, babe. Even when the night moves on, your voice keeps singing low. You're an echo in my mind, a secret that the stars still hide. Maybe moments never die, they just learn how to fly. And every road I leave behind brings me back to you somehow. You're an echo in my mind. Even now, I don't need to hold the past, I don't need to make it last. Some stories are meant to glow long after they let go. If tomorrow changes me, if the seasons wash the sea, there will always be a light carried through the night. You're an echo in my mind, not a memory to rewind, but a piece of who I am, a quiet place I understand. You're an echo in my mind, gentle as the morning sky. Some people leave your side, but never leave your light. And if the world forgets our names, if the stars stop shining bright, I'll still hear your heart like an echo in my mind. The room is still, the window shines, the night says nothing. But somewhere between the silence and the dawn, your echo lives on. I saw the city fade away when you looked at me that way. Every noise became a sound, floating somewhere off the ground. Traffic lights and crowded streets slowly disappear from me, like the world forgot to move the moment I found you. I don't know where this goes, I don't know what tomorrow knows. All I feel is every wall breaking as we fall. We're losing gravity, nothing pulling us below. Hearts are moving like satellites, losing gravity. If the stars burn out tonight, we'll become our own light. If the whole world fades to blue, I'll still find my way to you. Some moments never touch the ground. They live as silent hopes are found. Maybe that's what love can be, a beautiful mystery. We're losing gravity, rising with the morning sun. All the roads we used to fear are finally undone. We're losing gravity, nothing left to hide. Every scar and every dream, standing side by side. Higher than the skies we've seen, higher than we thought we'd be. Maybe love was made for hearts brave enough to lose gravity. The night goes quiet, the stars agree. Some souls are meant to fly free, and somewhere beyond what eyes can see, you and I are losing gravity. The clouds were hanging low tonight, a quiet war between the lights. You looked at me, I looked away, like we forgot what we should say. The window caught the falling sky, 1,000 tears we couldn't hide. Two hearts standing in the storm, trying to keep each other warm. I know the seasons have to change, I know forever isn't safe, but if this is our last dance, don't let go of my hand. We're a fire in the rain, burning through the pain. Even when the world turns cold, we still hold the flame. We're a fire in the rain, trying to remain. Maybe love was never meant to always stay the same. If the thunder takes the night, if the stars all fade away, I'll remember how we shine, like a fire in the rain. Empty words across the room, silent flowers lose their bloom. Every promise, every plan, slipping softly through our hands. Still I see the days we knew, golden skies and shades of blue. All the dreams we built so high, floating through the last goodbye. Maybe we can stop the tide, maybe we were born to change. But before the morning comes, let me say your name. We're a fire in the rain, hearts touch for just a while, yet leave a light that never bends. If tomorrow takes you far, if our roads don't meet again, no part of me will live inside that gentle flame. We're a fire in the rain, not afraid of change, not afraid of change. Every spark we ever had will never fade away. Fire in the rain, written in the wind. Some loves don't last forever, but forever they exist within. And when another life begins under some unfamiliar sky, I'll smile because we once were a fire that refused to die. The rain kept falling, the night moved on, the flame grew smaller, but in the dark it still burned on.
The shoreline whispered to the night, silver stars and moonlight tide. I was walking with the wind, not knowing where I've been. Then I saw you by the sea, like a dream washing over me. No words, no reason why, just the ocean and your eyes. Maybe fate moves like the waves, touching hearts and slipping away. Maybe we were always meant to meet where the sky and water blend. There were waves between us, now they're carrying us home. Two lost hearts in the dark, learning we were never alone. Oh, there were waves between us, dancing underneath the moon. Every tide brought me closer, closer to you. If the sea could tell our story, it would say the same truth. Sometimes love arrives like waves between us, footprints fading in the sand. You reached out your hand, the night forgot to move, the stars forgot it too. We laughed without a plan, drawing circles in the sand, like the world was far away and tomorrow couldn't stay. The wind carried quiet songs, telling us where we belong. Every tide, every shore, open one more door. There were waves between us, now they're carrying us home. Two lost hearts in the dark, learning we were never alone. There were waves between us, dancing underneath the moon. Every tide brought me closer, closer to you. If the sea could tell our story, it would say the same truth. Sometimes love arrives like waves between us. If the morning takes its night, if the stars leave out of sight, I remember how the ocean knew long before I ever knew. Some journeys don't begin with roads, some promises are never told. They rise and fall like melodies floating on the sea. There were waves between us, but they couldn't keep us apart. The ocean crossed the distance between your soul and my heart. There were waves between us, now they're shining in the blue. Every tide I ever followed was leading me to you. And if one day the waters change and we become something new, I'll thank thank the sea for bringing me to you. The moon sang low, the waves rolled through, the night moved on. But somewhere in the sound of the sea, a new story had just begun.
Salt in the air, sand on our shoes. The sky so white we had nothing to lose. Old bicycles and coastal roads, hearts too young to carry loads. You drew our names beside the sea, said maybe this is where we're free. I watch the sunset touch your face, wishing time would slow its pace. We didn't ask how long it lasts, we let tomorrow chase the past. Every laugh became a spark, lighting up the dark. This was the summer we stole, running wild, losing control, dancing where the waves would break, living every chance we take. This was the summer we found a little heaven on the ground. No maps, no place to be, just you, the stars, and me. If the seasons let us go, if the cold winds start to blow, I'll still carry in my soul the summer we stole. Bonfire burning by the shore, singing songs we can't ignore. Tiny dreams inside our eyes, brighter than the midnight sky. The ocean kept our secrets safe, hidden where the moonlight stayed. We believed the world was ours, counted wishes with the stars. No one knew what time would do, no one knew we'd footprints remain beside the tide. Midnight paints the room in blue. The only light comes through from you. Your name is glowing on my screen. Somewhere far, somewhere unseen. The city sleeps outside my door, but my heart is waiting for the sound that always feels like home, even when we're on our own. Miles can stretch across the sea, but they can't change your memory. Every silence in the air feels like you're still here. These moonlit calls carry us through the night, turning lonely hours into little pieces of light. These moonlit calls, soft as ocean waves. Every word you send to me is another heart to save. If tomorrow pulls us far, if the world becomes too wide, I'll meet you where the stars are. And these moonlit calls tonight. These moonlit calls tonight. I hear your laughter through the line, like someone never left behind. Old stories and impossible dreams. Nothing is as far as it seems. The moon is hanging over you, the same one shining through my room. Maybe that's how hearts survive, sharing one endless sky. We don't need to hide the truth. We are still the same two souls. Time may change the roads we walk, but not what we know. These moonlit calls carry us through the night, turning lonely hours into little pieces of light. These moonlit calls, soft as ocean waves. Every word you send to me is another heart to save. If tomorrow pulls us far, if the world becomes too wide, I'll meet you where the stars are. And these moonlit calls tonight. One day these nights will fade, one day distances will change, but every promise that we made will drift across the waves. And if the signal disappears, if the silence finds my ears, I'll remember how your voice turned my doubts into hope. These moonlit calls will never be goodbye. The little bridges in the dark built beneath the sky. These moonlit calls, gentle as the sea. Every memory we create becomes a part of me. And if another life begins and another shore appears, I'll still hear your voice traveling through the night. And these moonlit calls, the screen goes dark, the moon stays bright, the waves roll in, and somewhere beyond the horizon, your heart and mine are listening to the same tide. The morning found me on my own, but somehow I didn't feel alone. The sky was white, the air was clear, like the world was waiting here. Old shadows fading from the ground, no more chains to hold me down. I carry only what I need, a hopeful heart and restless dreams. Yesterday was a lesson learned, not a bridge I have to burn. Every step, every mile brings me closer to a smile. I'm chasing daylight, running to the sun, leaving all the silent nights, one by one. I'm chasing daylight with open hands, trusting every broken road was part of a bigger plan. No looking back, no asking why. The future is waiting on the other side. I'm chasing daylight, and it feels like flying. And it feels like flying. There's a rhythm in the wind, telling me where to begin. Every dream I left behind comes alive inside my mind. The city wakes, the colors grow, painting places I don't know. And every stranger passing by feels like another chance to try. Maybe life is not about holding on to every doubt. Maybe hearts were always made to find another way. I'm chasing daylight, running to the sun, leaving all the silent nights, one by one. I'm chasing daylight with open hands, trusting every broken road was part of a bigger plan. No looking back, no asking why. The future is waiting on the other side. I'm chasing daylight, and it feels like flying. And it feels like flying. If I fall, I'll rise again, like the waves return to shore. I'm not afraid of changing now. That's what living's for.